We are live on the OxFit podcast. I don't have any videos to DJ and intro today. No, I'm not dancing this morning, but we're going to have some videos coming soon of our amazing event that we had this weekend. Caitlin and Savannah talked about it yesterday. Go check out that podcast. The fittest weekend we've ever had at OxFit was last weekend, and we're just getting started. We got new dates coming already, actually, on the calendar, October. So you've got something to train for. If you love the Atlas, if you love Deca Strong, then it's coming up again. All right. What are we talking about this morning? Daddy issues. So last week was daddy issues, episode 1. This week is going to be daddy issues, episode 2. And as promised, Savannah's going to come on the podcast. She's going to tell us, she's going to just talk us through her daddy issues for a good couple of hours. We'll spend a couple of hours on it. Either that or we'll talk about fitness stuff. So if she comes on, we'll get into it. If not, we'll just talk about our stuff. All right. We'll leave it up to Savannah. So what we're really talking about is what stops dads being in the best shape of their lives, right? That's the goal of this podcast, is for me to help you become the best version of yourself, the best husband, the best father, best athlete. Good morning, Nick. The best partner, all that stuff, right? That's what we're going for. And that's why you're here. That's why you come to OxFit. That's why you're tuning into a podcast like this, is to become better, is to pursue excellence. Last week, we talked about the 5 things that were holding you back. And then this week, we're going to get into the biggest lie that dads tell themselves. And it's not just dads on this one, but, you know, I hear it a lot from the dads that I see around and the people that I talk to, like in the playgrounds and stuff, is the whole must be nice. Must be nice to, you know, be in shape and be fit and be able to go and do these competitions and stuff like that. Must be nice. And yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that big lie, the big myth. I don't have time. I've coached dads now for well over a decade. Business owners, salesmen, executives, teachers, police officers, first responders. Coach people who've got 1 kid. I've coached dads who have 4 kids. Some of them work about 40 hours a week. Some of them work about 80 hours a week. But every dad eventually tells me the same thing, right? I'd love to be in shape. I'd love to do that. I just don't have the time. And my response is always the same. I understand. You're trying to build a career, provide for your family, be a present husband, coach your kids' team, pay the bills. I get it. I understand. Life is busy. I understand. Whatever you tell me, whatever your excuses are for not doing it, for not living up to your potential, for not feeling the best that you can feel, for not being in the best shape of your life, for not being excited to take your shirt off when you go to the pool, for not feeling the energy that you could have with good habits. My answer is always the same. I understand, and I do understand. But after coaching hundreds of men, what I've learned is the guys who get results are definitely not the ones with the most time. They're the ones who use that time intentionally. Because the biggest lie dads tell themselves isn't that I'm too old. It isn't that my metabolism's too slow. It's that they don't have time. And the real problem is not time. We got to accept that now. Everybody gets 168 hours. Nobody gets more, nobody gets less. The difference is how you use them hours. When you look back, most dads that I work with, they think they need so much time for the gym. They think they need like 2-hour workouts, because that's what you used to do when you were a teenager. That's what you used to do in college. That's what you did in high school, all that stuff. You just used to hang out in the gym, and you used to take as long as you wanted. They think they've got a meal prep, and they think meal prep, they got to go to the grocery store, get all this special food, and then got to meal prep it for hours. And then they've got to be in the gym every single day on this perfect schedule, all or nothing. I work with so many dads that are all or nothing. And because they're all or nothing, the last 5, 10 years has been absolutely nothing. And because they can't do it all, they just do nothing. The reality is, I can get you in the best shape of your life with 3 quality workouts a week. I can change your body in 3 hours a week. I can change your mindset with a daily walk to improve your health. 20 minutes a day, maybe even in between the 3 workouts. So that's 3 hours, 3.5 hours a week. And then I'm not going to change your whole diet. I just want a few better choices that can transform your life, transform your energy, transform the way you feel, transform the way you look. It's not about more time. I know how hard you work. You just need a better plan, a plan that works with your life right now. Where does time really go? Let's be honest. Where does your time really go? Most dads don't lose their time to important things. They lose it to small things. Scrolling, Netflix, random YouTube videos, watching sports, checking the email for the 10th time. Also, I notice a lot of people say yes to things that they shouldn't. Problem isn't that you're busy. The problem is that you're just leaking time everywhere. And those leaks eventually add up. 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, an hour's gone before you even realize it. And that's just like scrolling YouTube, Netflix, watching a game that you have no interest in just because it's on TV. Most fitness programs don't fail because you didn't follow them. They fail dads because the fitness industry gets it wrong. They assume that your life revolves around fitness, but most dads don't live that way. Your life revolves around work, family, responsibilities, and then you try and fit the fitness in, not the other way around. And that's why so many dads start and stop. They try a program that was built for a 25-year-old fitness influencer who works from home and has no kids and has unlimited free time. And then the failures just keep adding up, and then they stop. The problem isn't you, it's a program that wasn't designed for you. I know how busy you are. I know how much time you have. I know that you need a program that makes fitness fit into your life, that makes these habits fit into your life, not complete overhaul of your life and then try and keep everything going. That's exactly why we built the OxFit Coaching Program. Most dads think coaching is about accountability, and it is, but it's also about efficiency. Because the fastest way to waste time is guessing. Guessing what workout to do, guessing how much to eat, guessing whether it's working or not, guessing what to do next. The average dad spends hours, months, even years trying random workouts and random diets. Here at OxFit, man, we eliminate all that. You get a clear plan, coaching, progress tracking, goal setting, and a roadmap. Instead of spending 6 months figuring out yourself, you start moving in the right direction on day number 1, immediately on the way to your goals. Your goal isn't to spend more time on fitness. Your goal is to get more results from the time that you already have. So you think all this fitness is costing you time. Here's the irony. Fitness gives you time back. The dads who say they don't have time for fitness are the ones who need it the most. Because fitness creates energy. Energy produces more productivity. More productivity creates time. When you're healthier, you think clearer. You work better. You recover faster. You show up better at home. Fitness isn't taking time away from your family. It's helping you become more present when you're with them. You're actually going to gain time by hiring a coach. Where this matters the most, I think, is that your kids are watching you. This might be the most important point that I'm going to make in this video. Your kids don't care about what your intentions are. They care about what they see. Do they see a dad who prioritizes his health? Do they see a dad who keeps promises to himself? I'm going to do this thing this year. I'm going to achieve this goal this year. Do they see a dad who does hard things? Because whether you realize it or not, you're setting a standard. Your kids will normalize what you normalize, and that's not going to be good intentions. If they see a dad making a health his priority, they'll understand that taking care of yourself really matters. If they see dad putting himself last, then they're going to learn that habit too. So let's stop saying I don't have time, because most of the time it's not the truth. The truth is you haven't built a system yet. You haven't created a plan. You haven't made your health a priority yet. And that's okay, because today can be the day that changes. Stop the all or nothing. You don't need perfect. You don't need to work out 6 days a week unless you have the goal to be a professional athlete or a huge fitness goal outside the gym that we've got to start working on 6 days a week now. You don't need all that. You just need to get moving. You don't need more hours in the day. You just need a plan. You need accountability from a coach. And then you just need to consistently do these things, these new habits, these simple new habits for 30, 60, maybe 90 days. But you're going to see results fast, and you're going to feel completely different in that time. That's exactly what we help dads do every single day at OxFit. And it's not because fitness is going to be the number one priority in your life. It's because the people who depend on you are your number one priority, and they deserve the healthiest and strongest version of you. Stop saying you don't have time. Today's the last day you say that, and start making the most of the time that you have. And at Ox.fit, let's do this. What are you waiting for? There's never going to be a good time. And if now's the worst time to start, then great, start now. Because if you start now, when things get easier, you'll absolutely crush it, right? I've had one guy started with me the day before he went on vacation this month. And already in 30 days, he posted, "Oh my God, the nutrition's changed everything." And what do you think he's doing? You think I've given like this complicated macro program? Nope. Eat real food. Here's a list of what you can eat. Just go get it. Go eat it. Oh, while you're on vacation, just make these choices. Don't eat fried food for the next 30 days. So when you go to these restaurants, get the good food. Just eat a little bit different. Already lost 5, 6, 8 pounds. It's simple, guys. But you do have time. Just start now. Just start now. There's never going to be a good time. If you wait until, I'll start when the kids go back to school. Then when the kids go back to school, they're out of school in another week. So you'd be like, oh, well, we're going on fall break. So let me start after fall break. Get back from fall break. Christmas break's coming on. I can't start over Christmas. Nah. Now we're in 2027 and you've got the same problems, same things happening. If you start now, we got 6 months left. You'll be in the best shape of your life by Christmas. Then, now we're looking at what big goals we've got for summer. Shit. That's when things get exciting. Stop saying you don't have time. You work hard enough. I get it. You don't have to change your whole life. You just need to prioritize the right things. You need 5 simple habits. I just need 3 hours a week, and I'll get you in the best shape of your life. Daddy Issues, episode 2. Really simple, right? Simple concept. I would love for you to do a time audit. I did one at the start of the year. I've talked about it before. And I thought I was being lazy. So I get it. I was like, oh man, I'm not doing the things that I need to do. And then I saw I was working 20 hours of the day. My whole schedule was full. For 20 hours of the day, I was full. And I was like, oh, you're not lazy. You're just not prioritizing the right way. And now I fixed that and I feel amazing. It was 6 months in to 2026 and I'm in the best shape of my life right now. And I've still got 3 months until I go and do a competition. And I can tell you right now, I don't have time to train for that. but I've made the time and I've adjusted my habits and I've focused on which ones are going to give me the most bang for their buck and which ones I can combine together. So when I'm at the playground, I can still be mobilizing, still get to play with my kids while I'm mobilizing, right? Might be the weird guy at the playground, but hey, I'm still getting it done. Figure out ways I can use intermittent fasting so that I just skip breakfast, but then I can still eat the meals with my kids and I can still get results. Figure out when I can do my extra workout for the day is when I'm on a sales call or when I'm, you know what I mean? Like there's so many simple ways that you can find the time. And I would love to help you find it. So that's a wrap for today. Pretty quick, 15 minutes, but it's definitely something we need to be talking about. What's coming up at OxFit? Man, we got a lot of stuff coming up, but Beach Brawl is going to be my priority. We've got, like I said, we just scheduled another Deca Atlas, another Deca Strong, and a High Rock Strong coming up in October. So that give you something to train for. Got a couple of fun weeks here. And then after the 4th, we get into our fall training cycle. How crazy is that? Kids will be back to school and we'll be back to training hard for the fall. What do you want to train for? Let me know at ox.fit and I would love to help. Lauren's got a triathlon program that's up and running. Oh, we know what you're doing, Nick. I saw that photo that Beefy posted yesterday with your abs all out. Can't wait. Can't wait. What a year, guys. Dads, this could be the best year of your life. I don't have a lot of spots, but if you want one, email me at ox.fit and let's get to work. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for commenting. Like, subscribe. Send this to a dad that always tells you they're too busy to work out. Send this to a dad that needs it. And remember, check on your teammates. Check on people that need a workout. It's bring a friend week all week. If you have a dad that just doesn't see him himself, bring him to the gym. OxFit can save lives. Have a great day, and I will see you in the gym.